as they get ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take it up past the 25.
She comes home from school one day. Daddy, where's my PS4? Oh, I sold her. Why? Because I know.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
26-yard line.
No, he's not. Here we go. Oh, Patrick, I thought you were going to be the white jersey too.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Sproles, and an alley to run. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now it's Sproles. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. They'll run it with Sproles. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Sproles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play action to Sproles. Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then he's right back and gets a sack.
Pick the field goal, Coy. Oh, shit. Damn it.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
I know! I fucked up!
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you
this is why I don't try.
You did it. I had to.
They go counter with Howard. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind
This is why I don't do
3 yards on first down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
It's a gain of 7, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Wentz going to go on 4th down. It's brought in by Jeffrey. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th.
Wow.
And this crowd
Good job, Corey.
early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who's this against? 3-5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction
Man,
game.
you want Patrick to win, don't you? So you don't have to stay mad at ever again.
3, 2nd and 7, forthcoming. Malik Jackson there to make the stop. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Damn, Patrick.
What?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Howard. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. Some of the shorter games turn into bigger runs.
Now, meanwhile, there's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. On 1st down, it's Howard. And down inside the 15 he goes. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. To try again after the sack. Wentz, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are first to the scoreboard here this afternoon.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Oh, wow, he actually made the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, it's like a couple seconds like behind. So he ain't gonna know the results until a couple seconds later, okay?
No spinning away.
No! Not that shit off!
A couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Damn, Patrick, you didn't learn how to tackle.
He kept spinning.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago.
Corey, you should have just kept doing it until you had open grass. That would have been hilarious. Just spin all the way to the end zone.
Running back out of the backfield. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Wentz now on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Wentz. Ertz has it left side. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Oh man, if you were not dope for that, you would have.
So they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know, Dan Sproles is a speedy little bastard for being 36. Too bad he's not in the league no more.
Only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. A final shot before half for Wentz. And that is caught on the right side. Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown.
Yeah.
7-0 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Wow, Corey, you really need to pay attention.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Gets past one man.
Damn, that was like the best juke I've ever done. I gotta admit that.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little
Corey's
bit deeper into
got
their
a rage quit.
They like what they did
Good
in the
job,
first half.
Patrick.
That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive.
Bobby definitely go for it.
If another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a
Shut
two-score
up.
game, and they're probably on their way of creating
On
an
my head,
excellent
so
gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Sproles. And he's going to get this one across.
Switch this shit up. I don't know why they got him in there. I didn't put him in there.
just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Across the 30-yard line.
I think Patrick's cheating again.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There's not. Oh, that's
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
I
They've
don't
kept
want
them
to
in
do
it,
that
making
play
the
ever
plays that they've
again.
made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense
That
step up
last
and
play,
make that
dude.
play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 54 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Wow, Patrick, you got lucky.
I know, bud.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for two.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate?
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Boy, you don't want to kick the field goal, Troy?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah. That's okay. Of the third quarter.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Let's get off the field.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick six. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. But it's going to be second down. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team. And everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Another run with Sanders. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And they will not be able to hook up up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They run with Howard, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's see if Patrick can capitalize.
Now Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Wow.
And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
What are you talking about? It's only third quarter.
All the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will. As
Oh my God, Carter.
Now after the touchdown, to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing.
I don't want to answer that.
And the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Ertz over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On play action, it's Wentz. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On 1st down, Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, 29 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wentz on the bootleg. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Wentz now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This pass complete, Wentz to Ertz, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Back to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
That is caught inside the 5. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Sanders. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Man, that was funny what Corey did.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side
You were
of
fucking
midfield
with
at the
Patrick.
47.
Just
And
you
they
let him
take a
tackle
knee.
you.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
So time to start
Good
going
win.
in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half.
I
to
made
put this one on
mistakes.
ice.
So you get the
Like
sense
always.
that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a
There's,
little bit more than that.
I don't
though.
know.
Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you
I was
practiced all
doing
week
good
without major
as far as
adjustments, just
throwing,
doing them better.
but that
And that got
last
it done in
pass
this
was
one.
stupid.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
There's no next. There's no who I'm being next. I always be Eagles. Because every time I try to be someone else, I lose worse. I already sent you one.
No, let Corey be home this time, Patrick.
Alright. Well, technically it was your home too because you're the same team. Because I just saying.
Yeah, but you were the home field. You had the home like jerseys on and stuff like that. So waiting for you to send him an invite, Corey. Oh, look, there it is.
I tried to accept it, it wouldn't let me. That's what. You must leave the online hub first. Okay. I always forget that.
Who's Corey gonna be? Who's Corey gonna be? Hey Corey, as soon as I get my account back, all 3 of us should have like a little tournament, like.
Yeah.
Oh no, Patrick! Don't be the damn Packers, I swear to God. Ah, you better not make them look bad.
You know they're white, right? Hold on. Let me add you.
Las Vegas? London?
The National Football League has traveled south of the border.
Oh, we're in Mexico?
We are in Mexico City, Mexico, on EA Sports. Today, we've got another installment of the International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Mexico City.
Swear to God,
This is
Patrick.
fielded at the goal line.
You better not make the Packers look bad.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard
I know
line.
he is.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's
I know.
a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Jones. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He's got to hook up to Lazard. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. Running with Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Breeze trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Breeze. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
That's right, right side is complete here on the first play of the drive, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders.
Yeah.
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball
There's 2 kicks you've missed with them.
Trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball.
Yeah, I know.
Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
Damn.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Besides, Patrick, I'm seeing those kicks. He's not making the Packers look too bad.
But he will be ruled out of bounds, so this will go only as incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet,
that was a nice pick.
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Now Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Kamara trying the right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw is Breeze. And he's going to lose.
I'll see you later, Patrick. I'm still going to watch it.
Okay.
It'll go as a loss of a yard. And
He's
going
gonna.
I'm gonna head off, but I'm gonna still watch.
You're cool with the completion.
You better not make the Packers look bad, Patrick.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's one where kicker's watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st down, Rodgers looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Jones. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. Now Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown.
Yeah.
And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Now Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try
Calm down, sir.
On this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points get
Me.
0 off the board. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. The ball comes out.
Ah, damn it!
Out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's good.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montravius Adams drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Irvin. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
That's how.
The Packer offense.
That's what I said.
Next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Rodgers now to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On play action, Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
There's no fast guy on here.
And there he goes. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Deep breath.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Throwing now is Breeze. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A give to Kamara running right. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Kamara. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Kamara. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Here's Breeze to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
Oh, that's true. You've said that before. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And down near the goal line. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 2nd down.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8. Get this worm on. They got tight left.
Bree's going to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking long for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Holy shit!
For the pick, and his guys will take over.
That hit, though, was the craziest.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull it.
I didn't mean to jump, and I don't even know what button I
Shake
pressed.
off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Breeze escaping the pressure right. That one complete to Hill. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Mexico City. It's the Saints that will be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Breeze now. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. 10 yards, good for a Saints 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now Breeze on the bootleg. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The kick by Lutz is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
On play action, it's Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Breeze now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Darnell Savage. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath.
You double tap it.
It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. Now a play fake. Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call it.
The big fella! And he finds his tight end, Graham. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers! Jimmy Graham. 75 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Yeah, but
not a whole lot to recap
pointless
on that
right
drive.
now.
Just one play, 75 yards to
Pointless.
the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Oh, I'm trying to learn how to do that too.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. On the ground, Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Gets this one to Hill. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Throwing now is Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They had enough yards for the 1st down. but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Here's Breeze. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Blake Martinez.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the
I have
same
nothing
reputation for
to say
hands
right
as
now.
wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So
Yeah,
second down,
he
still
did.
10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Right there.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Jones. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first.